Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Happy Hour podcast. Of course, I'm Ray. We're live here on YouTube Live. And of course, for those of you who haven't joined us live, we're also here on Roku and Fire TV via Pod Nation TV. So make sure you click the subscribe button. Make sure you find our channel. And we're already joined by Whitney OC. Whitney OC is here. And of course, Erik Woodworth, our special guest co-host, he's coming in as well momentarily. So Whitney, I happen to see that you just filmed a squirting scene. So yeah, so and that's funny because we did the advertisement for the show and you were like, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. And that's what I love. That's the best part about the show is that we just roll with the punches. So hey, there's Erik right there. What's up, buddy?
Hey, did somebody say punches?
Well, Erik, I just asked Whitney about her newest squirting scene. So you came in right at the right time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hi, Erik. First time squirter, long time listener.
Love it.
So
Very
Whitney,
exciting.
how was it with the squirting scene that you just did?
That one was pretty challenging for me. Just like put on the absolute spot, but it was a fun one for sure.
Okay.
I always thought that, like, and maybe I'm wrong, and I don't know what you guys went over about squirting, but listen, I just learned that ladies don't pee out of their clitoris like a month ago. Literally, I'm almost 40 years old. So I thought is squirting something you can learn, or you just kind of born with it? Do you either got it or you don't? Or is it something you can unlock and master?
I think that it's something you can unlock and master, but I also think that you have to I think you do have to be born with it.
Yeah. It's like Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she can squirt. I don't know, who knows?
Born with it. Maybe she's
so with that, have you ever is there such a thing as a squirting competition? And I'm talking about like
has to be
a chain of 10 women and you guys just see who just can sprinkle the farthest. Just
I've never been in a sprinkle line before. Or whatever.
That's a guy's fantasy.
I know.
This is some made up stuff. There is no such thing.
And of course, Tatiana from the TheHHPod podcast, she's also going to be co-hosting tonight. For those of you who didn't find out, Matt, our longtime co-host, unfortunately, he had to take a indefinite hiatus from the show. So
because we will
not be seeing Matt.
So it's unfortunate.
Now it's going to be me and a random bunch of co-hosts from this point forward, just to throw it out there and see what works with throwing spaghetti against the wall. So Whitney, do you think that with that, do you think that you can have I guess, what is it can you have a squirting bukkake? Can that happen? Someone's just kind of in the middle and there's just everybody feet together, just form this little circle around and then just squirt just all over.
Just incredible what we can come up with in the sex community, can't we? I know we need more stuff, more different things like a bukkake of squirters.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, why not?
Yeah, what I should do is on Wednesday we talked to Rob Benton from Sexual World Records. What we should do is we should have the world's largest squirt bukkake, and we'll find a willing participant, and they just sit there, and we find as many people as we can to just sit there and just squirt.
Okay.
I'm down. Call me. We'll do some content.
I'm saying, are you squirting too, or? Who's also? Is it just us females, or are the guys in on this? Because
I'll try to make my pussy squirt. I'll try.
Did you try? Well, I don't know. You guys seen the male squirting, right?
No, I haven't seen.
I didn't know you guys.
Squirting.
Have you seen it? Anybody else seen it?
I just thought that was pee.
I mean, I think it's all pee, but I think we're all playing with pee like they told us not to back in the day, but seem to have found a way. But no, guys, so a fan of mine asked me if he could do that with me, and I said, I don't want to get peed on. And then he's like, no, it's not. And then he showed it, and I'm like, so now I'm super lost down that rabbit hole, and that's all I watch.
Wow.
Male milk squirting.
Welcome to the
How
dark
they get
side
away
of
with it, like posting it on certain places. They just call it squirting.
Yeah, well, I love that because you can't do pee. You have that's with that scat, but yet it's squirting and it's not pee. So I'm like, well, I've been squirting the whole time. Psych.
Squirting is allowed on most platforms.
Yeah. So I don't piss anymore. It's just a squirt.
I still get asked though to do things on camera that just no one should do.
Okay. So with that, with OnlyFans and all that stuff, what's the I love asking this, what's the most outrageous request that you've ever gotten?
Go dark.
Yeah, they ask you to do the grossest stuff. Like this guy wants me to fart a lot. And like I'm really like my digestive system's great. So it's been hard for me.
Send them my way. I do the jars. So I'll take that one. I always take the I guess I'm like a bottom feeder. I always take like that bottom feeder stuff. I'm like, you don't do armpits? Send them my way. You don't do cigars? My way.
Maybe like someone asked me one time to braid my hair. I thought that was kind of different.
That was nice and safe.
He wanted me like to watch me braid my hair. He had like a major hair fetish.
Was it vagina hair though?
No, like my actual the hair on my head. I was like,
all
right, no problem. This is easy.
Right? You're like, you're wonderful. I love you.
Yeah, that was on cam one time.
It's crazy. Have you ever gotten any of those ones where someone wants you to act like you're a giant and they're like really tiny? Like that's very big. Like and you sit there and you make fun of them for being so small, but you also have to act like you're a giant the entire time. Have you gotten?
I think I've come across this in a private before, if I do recall, or maybe I heard about it. I don't remember which one it was because it's like it really is a thing.
Yeah, it's all about the angle.
Here, play with these Matchbox cars and pretend you're destroying a city.
Yeah, it's just like, your house is gone.
Yeah.
What's Christmas time now? So you set up the Christmas houses and you just destroy them?
Oh,
yeah.
I need you to stomp those houses while the phone faces up, and then you stomp your foot on top of me. And it's like, bro, I'm not breaking my phone to do that. Like that's not going to happen.
My mom gets mad. She's like, listen, I'm not going to set up baby Jesus one more time for you to come over here and stomp through my village. Like it just happens.
Just like an oversized Mrs. Claus, just destroying the town.
Well, I'm usually the elf on the shelf. That's usually what they want.
Yep. Just take me off the shelf. Do whatever you want.
Take compromising photos with this elf. I want him to come off the shelf, but I also want him to come on you.
Oh.
Eric's like, I think I just heard Ray unlock a dark fantasy.
I have children. I have to hide this fucker every day. Coming up very soon.
Well, now you know where else he can stay afterwards.
Yeah.
I just really hope they sell my sex doll.
I hope so.
All right.
You know.
Well, make it come with costumes. That'll be easier because then it'll be different fetishes.
Yeah.
But like a bag, have like that overnight hoe bag where it's just has a bunch of stuff in there.
Oh, you need that for the walk of shame, so it don't look like one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would be the first. So go ahead and just do that. Throw some outfits in there. Really like random outfits, like a trucker hat and like.
Such a good idea.
Promise.
You can just braid your hair for it as well. Yeah, just. So of course, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. So, and it's next week. So one of the things I had on the thing was and this is for everybody in the room, and we all sit down for Thanksgiving feast. You know, everybody eats something a little bit different. But if anybody could sit there and bathe and potentially Matthew Perry themselves in a tub of anything,
that's too soon.
Too soon.
Come on, guys, we're friends.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, Erik totally would have taken the shot if he would have had the chance.
Yeah, I would have.
No, I'm not a monster. I'm sticking strictly to Chris Benoit references. You need to relax, pal.
Yeah.
But if you could bathe in a tub full, let's say this is for your OnlyFans. So anybody watching this and you want to make like a weird OnlyFans request, that'll probably be denied. If you could bathe in any Thanksgiving dish what could you see yourself bathing in? Whitney, I'll let you go first.
Stuffing.
Stuffing? Okay.
I just love the stuffing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Has two meanings.
Yeah, you can
It'd
get
be like so fluffy, you know. Just take handfuls of that.
Stuffing it.
It feels like it, like if you were, first of all, you don't get in stuffing. I feel like you lay on top of and just slowly sink maybe a little. And it feels like that. It would forever feel like the best, like, when you take the comforter out of the dryer, but it would feel like that for like an hour, right?
Exactly.
Wait, is there water in this tub? Because that's going to be kind of soggy.
If there's water, then just douse me with chocolate sauce or,
cranberry sauce.
Whipped cream.
What kind of Thanksgiving are you having?
Whipped cream for the pumpkin pie.
Okay. All right.
Erik, what about you? What would you bathe in?
Listen, all of it sounds horribly disgusting, even as a fat man. But like,
then don't go to my OnlyFans page. I feel like this is addressed to me. Why are all these questions?
Every time I see these ladies, they're like, "You're getting all that cereal in your pussy. Relax. That's Cocoa Pebbles. What are you doing? Stop it."
Oh my God.
It's magically delicious.
Hear about that one porno where they're eating cereal out the ass?
No. It's like two girls, one cereal bowl.
No, but what's the link to that?
They do it.
Ew, disgusting. Where is it again?
I can't even tell you. One of my girlfriends told me about it. I couldn't even believe it.
I want to make sure I advance block it. Just in case I ever feel weak.
Like Cocoa Puffs.
let me, not the brown ones. No, that's even worse.
Well, if I were to bathe though in one thing, I go just straight up gravy because I feel like it would be like a mud bath. It's a lot of protein, and if I'm feeling low on gravy,
a lot of protein?
Yeah, like I get a little stick me in there with one of those silly straws, lots of turns.
You want to suck up the protein?
Yeah,
it's also,
a little
really
bit.
Salty, so salt bath, that makes sense.
Yeah, see, it would be good. I feel like I'd come out rejuvenated. It'd be good.
Tatiana, what about you? Any Thanksgiving dish that you would find yourself bathing in if you had the option?
Okay, so pretty much I've bathed in all of it. I do the food porn. So let me see. Apples was my favorite. And I love nachos, but those are not really like Thanksgiving things. I guess it would be macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Because I want to hear that. I want to hear that.
Is it like mac and cheese, or is it like the mac and cheese, like the little like bread? Like you ever get like the little bread crust?
No, not the white people one. I want the black people one. I want the wet Nicki Minaj mac and cheese. That's what I'd like.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Me, 100%.
Oh, you sound like you like. Yeah, I'm fat too, so I want that.
100%. I need to know. Like, I would need to bathe in mashed potatoes. Just like mashed potatoes in between your toes, and you're just like going like this with your toes while you're in mashed potatoes.
Wait, do you want to get with Laugh to put the gravy and you two be in the same tub, or?
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. We can have two tubs next to each other, and then
no.
Over.
He's gonna pour himself on top of your mash with the gravy and.
Mm-hmm. Like and then he and I'll sit in the bathtub like little kids taking a kid bath, and are like,
"No,
we'll
we're
bring
grown
our toys.
up.
It'll be
no,
good.
We're grown up. I want you guys to lay on top of each other."
We're making the gobbler from Wawa.
Yeah.
I'll bring the Ninja Turtles toys so we can have playtime.
Don't sit on them.
Sounds delicious.
Oh my God. And so, Whitney, what Thanksgiving have you ever had? Any like crazy like Thanksgivings in the past or anything like that?
Oh, I'm sure I have.
I like how you don't remember.
My family, I feel like, was way too vanilla for like the crazy Thanksgiving. The only thing would be like maybe I got too drunk or something because I was bored as hell.
I found the cereal.
Oh, no.
But why did they have a bowl in there? How did she fit a bowl in there?
Wait,
oh my God, you found it?
Everybody.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That makes me feel so much better. There's like a cup in her. So that way you're not literally eating out of, like, I was like, wait, wouldn't it just like go all the way back up you?
Inside? Yeah. I mean, but how did she fit that in there?
It's called
practice.
gaping.
Wow, that's a
He
big.
just gapes it, and they probably just stick it in.
I
And
can't
for
even-
those
Yeah.
and for those of you watching live and on Roku and Fire TV, you will get to see that. For those of you who are watching this after the fact on YouTube, they're
I'm gonna
probably
send
gonna
it.
cut that part.
Go ahead and email me at talkyoish@yahoo.com. I will
Hey.
mass send this.
This
Ray,
is the
I'm
best
sending it.
time to, I guess, thank our sponsor, Fruit Loops and General Mills, for bringing us a
Bricks are no
balanced
longer for
breakfast. It's not, eat it out of the ass. It's a well balanced meal.
So,
Exactly.
and that wasn't a small bowl.
No, that's
Like-
what I'm saying. I'm like, that's a
Yeah.
stainless steel. That looks
I'm
cool.
just like glad there's no butt juice in it. I was really thinking like that is above and beyond.
Oh, yep. No, they're
Like,
all
do
they're all
you
bowls.
do you sneeze and that bowl fires out like a fucking rocket? Like I mean that's like
Or it sucks back in.
oh god, oh yeah. Did
Oh.
you-
Then it's stuck.
That's like that's almost like some of the stories.
I
that we
think they
hear.
call that
Someone goes
Ebola.
to the hospital with a bowl of cereal stuck in their asshole.
Oh wait. Someone's got puffs coming straight out.
That's on
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Sorry. You didn't say anything the first time. Oh, because the bowl was there. My bad.
This is why I don't do butt stuff, you
Yeah.
guys. It's just this
Yeah,
is
it
how
gets-
far it can go.
See what I say about the rabbit hole?
Yeah.
Sorry. It's you guys can't have
You're
that.
Oddly
You're
enough,
stuck on this
technically you
road
can show
now.
rabbit hole though. That's
this
It
is
is-
educational. That's what it is. It's educational.
I just
Why
wanted to.
not
Yeah.
put a cereal bowl in your asshole. So
First of all, it's puckering.
the one thing I've learned educationally is that I'm not eating Thanksgiving at any of your houses. I'm terrified. This is ridiculous.
You want
So
some
we have
gravy?
tubs full of ice cream and chocolate
we're already off the rails. We're 18 minutes into the episode.
stuff.
It's just
Thanksgiving.
completely derailed. So I guess since we're talking about Thanksgiving, have any of you guys ever deep fried a turkey?
Oh,
I've
Right.
totally seen that before.
yes.
Yeah, Show it. Bring up the video of the lady deep frying a turkey
I
in her
was
pussy.
just about to, well, it's not in there. It's in the back. Yeah, well, I did, and it exploded because I didn't know that you weren't supposed to put the cold grease with the bubbles. And,
Oh, so you stuck a frozen turkey in there.
mhm.
Oh, so pretty much you
thought you
pretty
could do
much
that.
pulled what I'm about to show.
It did
So-
what the cup was gonna do
Yeah.
if you sneezed.
So kind of
my
like
God.
this.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
god, I
God.
need to see this.
He needs to show it off to a sea. Look at my sea-doo. Look at
I
that.
don't like the
Hell
way
yeah.
he's pulling that around in the dirt like that. That's just a lot of.
I got my stationary jet ski.
He just threw that down like he's gonna pick it up off the
5,
dirt.
4,
What is
3,
about to happen here?
2, 1.
What the?
It's-
He needs to. No. Yeah. Yeah.
I just love in this video how he just turns the vapor.
Oh.
Like he just vapor he's gone.
And that is how a Batman villain is made.
You didn't get burned, did you?
Oh,
Did you?
Oh my god.
Don't
not
put it in
funny.
water.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Mom.
absolutely.
This is
Just
really
go
good
put it in
advice
water.
afterwards.
Go
Not
put
just
your
spray all
burns
over him.
in
Yeah.
water.
Because it shoots
Oh my
up.
god.
Yeah.
And here's a couple
What an
more-
imbecile.
like this is stuff
Oh my god. This is hard stuff.
You're burning it! Holy moly!
The
my-
music
uh,
gets me.
Yeah, I love Wilford Brimley at the end, like the one where he's just kind of like, "Oh my God, diabetes!" before he just runs off when that turkey just becomes absolutely engulfed. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah,
What a
It's extra-
fail.
It's extra fun when that's the only turkey you have. So
yeah. Oh,
I
don't
know.
deserve it. I buy two
They got a
turkeys now.
backup.
I do. I buy 2 turkeys now all the time.
so Tatiana, so you've done that. So
Done it.
and there's like
What?
$6 million worth of damage done every year by turkey fryers on Thanksgiving.
Are you
And
kidding me?
so how did it go? Like, I guess, was it frozen? Like, I mean, was there like a
It was like-
fireball? What did you turn
Yeah.
into vapor like the first guy did? Like,
No,
I
well,
mean-
it wasn't that bad, but like it was like, you know how you put it in the sink in the fridge overnight and then the sink, and
yeah.
I thought it was defrosted, and it wasn't, and all like halfway, and then I didn't know that you're supposed to stick your. This is the first turkey I'm making. I didn't know you're supposed to stick your hand in there and take out all them bags. Man, I cooked this turkey with everything in it. So
The gizzards and all that.
and
Maybe it was the
gizzards.
gizzards just exploding out of the pot.
It looked like some. So I did that, but actually I got the lid on halfway. So when it exploded, it just shot out like a thing, and it just everywhere. I have cat reflexes, so I got the hell out of there. And thank God we were in the neighbor's yard, and that thing went pew, like a firework, and it was so scary because it was like little bags of guts everywhere, and the head. That head looks so gross. That the turkey.
Wait, did you
is,
throw a whole turkey? Did you even
Yeah.
kill? Is that how you killed the turkey? Like you're like the little head. Like did you just throw a whole turkey in a fryer? You're like, all right, bitch.
I took it.
Thanksgiving, time to
Listen,
die.
Listen, what's her name? That Pam lady. She needs to tell you, or what's the lady's name? The little fat white one with the curly hair that said the bad word.
My
What's her
name's
name?
Eric.
Paula
Erik-
Dean. Paula Dean.
There she goes. I love her.
Dean.
I love Paula Dean. Well, Paula Dean needs to come with instructions, and Rachel Ray and all of them, because they said unwrap, cook. No one said anything about thaw, wash, season, stick your hand up both sides, double fisted. No one said that. I didn't know, and I served that turkey up right. Took all that dirt off of it, and that was all we. And I'm still married 18 years later. Boom.
Oh,
Has-
yeah. It's not about
Haven't changed it.
Haven't
Haven't
changed.
changed the recipe since then.
Never. Now I stuff it even more. I'm like, is that a
Imagine-
gizzard bag in there?
Oh my god.
Who likes the
Imagine
head?
doing the Mr. Bean, getting the head stuck on the turkey,
Yeah,
and then
that-
putting your head into fire with the turkey on it.
That's what it
Just-
felt like.
yeah.
Yep. And that was before I wore wigs. So that was my real hair.
Tatiana's like, you wonder why I wear wigs now? Because of that one Thanksgiving that
I
I
have
will never forget.
I have a bald spot.
And the reason why I did that segment is because there's a guy that I knew through pro wrestling, and he used one of those turkey fryers one year on Thanksgiving. And I remember I'm sitting down with my family, and my phone rings, and they're like, Dan's house just burned down. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, he used a turkey fryer. But what he did is he put the turkey fryer right underneath his overhead deck. So he put the frozen turkey in there. And when the fire shot up, it like basically infernoed that whole entire deck. And
Because
then
it's great.
the rest of the house followed
Yeah.
suit of just burning to the ground. And
Was
we had
the
a
turkey
wrestling
good though?
show- What, Eric?
Was the turkey good though?
I don't know. I don't know. But the
I was
best
gonna say
part
now
is-
he's hungry and homeless.
Yeah.
yeah. The best part is a week later we were supposed to wrestle, and he couldn't because he had second-degree burns all over his arms and all that. So we replaced him with a wrestler named Chris Burns on the card. So instead of him wrestling, Chris Burns took his place on the card. So the man who got burned was replaced by a man named Burns.
You know, you guys are kind of
Mhm.
assholes on that, because the fact that you wanted him to wrestle and this man needed that money because he has no house. That
There was
really-
no money being made at that show. Trust me, that wasn't going to help any at all.
He was gonna put that on his OnlyFans, but whatever it was called, back page.
Welcome to independent pro wrestling. There's no money there.
And
Come on,
I know
man.
it's
Turn
not
it
a-
into a work. He should have worked
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, he should have worked it. He should have worked it. It's fine.
Could you imagine doing something in the ring and those like big like pustule burns hit something and it just explodes out? Like that's what he had. He
Yeah,
had
that
those, like,
that could be his new finisher.
I
He's
was
not
gonna-
thinking about it. You know?
Yeah, he was gonna protein you in the face, Turkey Man.
Yeah, you know how they have like the green
Spider-Man's it out.
mist. He does the pustule burst off of his arm from his second-degree burn that blinds you.
You don't know
It's
what's
good.
worse, burn juice or the squirting. You know, it's just
You
sitting there,
wanted
which one
a
goes
montage
farther?
of squirts. He's
That's
about to join you.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
actually man squirting. That's it. It's second degree. It's Freddy Krueger's the best male squirter.
Just juice.
Oh.
I want your friend to come to this montage we're about to have. I'm gonna make sure I fry a turkey and burn myself, so you guys think it's coming out of here when it's really coming out of here.
They should
Whitney.
ban this frying turkey thing.
Yeah, it's
It seems like
dangerous.
it costs a lot more damage than it's worth.
No, I think it's taking out the right people. Actually, I think it's doing exactly what we need.
Hey, Cletus, look, I'm going to drop this turkey right here in this hot grease. Wow.
You're not going to believe it. They're giving away free over at old man Woodworth's house. And I just sit back and like, yeah, take that home. Yeah, you take it.
Yeah. Erik just targets the stupid people. Hey, buy this fryer. And it has a disclaimer on it. You will be burned to death right on the front. And they're like, I would take 5 of them.
Challenge accepted, liberal.
Well, because I mixed, I will take that L. But guess what? I didn't pay for the fryer. There were no directions because it didn't come in a box. And I did it in my neighbor's yard. So I was like half and half. I wasn't that stupid. But I did say, I was like, hey, buddy, y'all want to come on down and get some of this turkey? And that was, and they did. I blew that sand and grass right off. Everybody had a good time.
And Whitney, so porn related injuries, have you had any? And if so, what were they?
Just mental scars.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
This is the part where our show gets really dark.
Close the curtain.
Yeah.
If anything, I just get like sore after my scenes, like in the right places. So just need to take a couple days off.
Some ice packs.
Yeah. And have you had it to where you showed up to like a scene, like a location, and you kind of looked around and you were like, somebody's definitely been murdered in this scene location. Like, where am I and why am I here? And we're really gonna fuck here. Like, is this happening right now? Have you had anything like that?
Like your garage?
Maybe. Like, okay, maybe they took me to this rundown old, definitely like prostitute looking hotel in Miami. And I was like,
they're like, see,
dark in here. Yeah, it was
dark.
It was a very strange day for
You're
me.
like, where's the lights? How are we doing this camera?
I'm like,
action?
you guys are really well known. Like, okay, like come sit here.
That sounded like they just wanted to turn the lights off and get some of you.
Yeah.
That didn't sound like the camera was rolling.
So there's a man eating cereal and he's just like, you don't want to know where we're going next.
Get the turkey fryer.
I got this great location. This guy burned his house down trying to make a turkey. It's going to be great.
That's
You're
what
shooting
happened.
a fuck in the rubble.
The studio got burnt and he had to take you somewhere else. That's what happened. It was Thanksgiving.
We're
We
gonna
do hear
fill
some
this.
crazy stories.
We're gonna fill this burnt black tub full of cranberry sauce, and you're gonna get jiggy with it inside this tub.
With the lights
I
off.
would look at it and be like, that's really my role today. All right, spread eagle in the cranberry sauce. Let's go.
As long as the lights are on though. Because when them lights are off, you're like, this is not a scene.
See, like
Yeah.
I still can't get the bowl, the cereal bowl thing out of my
Did you
mind.
check your phone?
I mean,
spammed you.
this may not have concluded on YouTube after it was shown live on YouTube.
Sorry.
But I wonder.
Pod Nation.
I wonder it. Well, no, Pod Nation, Roku, and Fire TV's fine. They don't care.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I have a whole channel of my asshole on there. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, there's a disclaimer when you book me for a podcast, and you seem not to read it.
Almost like the
anytime.
one that wasn't on the turkey fryer. You didn't
Yeah.
come in the box, so I didn't
No.
read the directions.
That's fine.
We're
You must
so
let-
desensitized to this stuff. I'm opening Twitter and Starbucks. Like, there's just no limit to what people behind me see in line.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm with you. I wouldn't know.
I like that you guys don't read the disclaimers. That way I'm still cool. If you did, you're like, no, pass. Swipe left.
Whitney, a question from the live stream that Jason asked: who is your favorite person to work with in the industry?
Oh man, that is a long list because you can't not like love most of your co-stars if you love them.
And you can't really say the ones you don't, because then it's kind of so. Let's say yourself. You have to love working with yourself.
Right?
Be the bomb. You get the work done.
This is true. I do work with myself a lot on cam.
See,
So I'll say number one is me. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'll say the most recent I've worked with and I still do content with, Jay Romero. Love him. Oh man. Oh, and I really like working with Kyle Mason. He's a BWC. It's huge.
Okay.
Isaiah
Let me look that up.
Yeah, very good. And like Kyle and I act really well together, so I like love
Is it
that.
the acting?
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice,
I don't
nice.
know, man. I like everyone I work with, really.
I mean, you kind of have to, let that happen. It's kind of
For
hard to let somebody go do that when you're like fucking hate them.
I've definitely walked off set before.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're not. Yeah,
Well,
we're not like guys. It's not gonna we don't care. Just turn the lights off.
What pushes Whitney off the set? Like what pisses you off to the point where you're like, you know what? Peace out. I'm not doing this. Put the cereal back in the box. I'm out of here. Like what makes Whitney just storm off the set?
Well, that guy didn't have any like updated photos, so I was like,
oh, he catfished you?
It felt like it, man.
Wait, what part? The top or the bottom or both?
Okay,
I was just saying, like, was it catfish here? Catfish here?
Yeah, I mean, it was like just an age thing for me.
He was like, he showed you pictures of him in college, and he's actually like grandpa.
Yeah, now he looks like Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah.
No shade. I like the actor. I just was like, no.
Yeah, no, of course. Well, he probably used a turkey fryer.
I would have thought it's because he couldn't remember his lines, and you were like, "What the fuck? Be a professional." Okay? I'm the stepsister. Get it right.
That wouldn't push me. No.
If you call me stepmom when I'm clearly stepsister material, you're fucking out of here. This is the last take.
Mom instead of the step, I'll be like, can't even use this.
This is all ruined. You ruined this whole scene. Damn it.
Yeah. Even on cam, I make them call me stepmom.
You immediately get like a British accent. I can't work in these conditions. This has all been a character.
I definitely tried to have an accent one time, but like the director's like, I feel like you're trying to use an accent. Like you don't need to. And
Can we hear it?
Really? I thought I was supposed to.
Can we hear it?
It was like, I don't know. I can talk in a British accent if I want to.
Can you? And so are the moans in a British accent? How do you?
I don't think there's any difference.
Oh, okay.
With the moans.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, it was the movie was Down Pound Abbey, so I understand why you'd want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Will Ryder's got to write something like that, man. I'll star in it in 2 seconds.
Shot in London.
Yeah, like.
To be fair, a deaf person's moans are different. So to be fair,
because you've had a bunch of them.
No, you guys have never seen the deaf girl porn?
No.
Like,
what?
It sounds like Sloth fucking somebody.
Stop it. Hold on.
Oh my God.
It is some great.
It's an old video. Tatiana, we cannot show it here on YouTube.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, we just want to listen. Yeah. It's an auditory.
Yeah. Basically, if you've ever heard like what is it? A Frenchie, like howl, like that's kind of what it sounds like.
Probably gonna get some hate mail. I think that's what is that? What's that association?
What is the deaf community listening? All right, we'll be fine.
That was really good.
Episode is now closed captioning is now turned off.
Oh. Yeah, turn them off. They have a deaf girl casting call. Oh.
All
right.
Wait. They have a deaf girl casting couch?
Yep. It's a table, but
I'll
send it to you. I just spammed you. Let me turn this down. We're not allowed to get
OMG.
Could you imagine that? Like you come in for an audition and you're deaf and like there's just someone doing sign language of like do they have that? Is there a porn where someone like I want to watch a porn where there's like a sign language interpreter just interpreting everything that's going on in the
I can do that. Go ahead and talk. I'll interpret right now.
You're just blowing a guy as he's doing the sign language stuff. Like that's like
What's
that's
this one.
Yes.
Wait, let me do the reach around.
Uh-oh. She's grabbing the plums. Grab the plums. Grab the plums.
Can you do like this?
Yeah. You know what though? That's a talent. Like I don't know if you guys have ever seen those sign language interpreters. Like I'm super
Yeah, like all the
fucking-
fake ones that are on TV that they
They
sue
rule.
because they sit up there and they
rule.
lie. I know. I wish I would have thought of that. I would have been up there.
That's so awesome. I love every time a fake one gets into like some local politician. I'm there for it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
and then they're just doing like all this weird stuff and they're making like all
Yeah.
these weird faces and stuff, and you're just like, is this guy having a seizure? Like what's,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Probably. I love it. I love it because I'm like, security is obviously not what it's supposed to be because they're not even doing a simple audition.
Yeah.
They're doing deaf girl auditions, but not for the sign language for the politician.
Yeah.
They need to get it together.
How do we even know what they're saying?
The deaf girl?
No, the people.
Oh.
who-
Well,
Yeah.
we don't because we're not the deaf people.
Yeah.
right.
And
The
also
people
I'm an
who
idiot.
speak the sign language.
Yeah.
You know?
Do we
I wonder if
speak?
they're like twisting
Yeah.
what their words are.
Oh yeah, they're saying something different to the deaf community compared to what we're actually.
Well, the last one said it was like complete gibberish. It wasn't even.
Yeah.
It,
It was
like
just
a
some
made
lady
up.
dancing like the Vogue.
Yeah,
That's what it was. It ruled.
she did her head really good, but you got to have the look.
And
Yeah.
Walter Novak said, "Send hi from Brazil." So he is tuning in from Brazil. So hello, Brazil. How are you?
Hey,
Hi.
Brazil.
Big fan of your nuts.
Hola.
You have some big nuts.
Mm.
So what we're going to do real quick is, of course, we were talking about Thanksgiving. So I found an article that said the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade 13 times the iconic show went wrong. So I don't know about you guys, but in my house, we don't really watch it. It's kind of a tradition having it on. Like it just kind of plays in the background while
Mhm.
we're getting food ready to take to my wife's aunt and uncle's house. And there have been times where like things just went absolutely belly up. And we're going to read the first 6 of the 13 times here. So the first one is Mighty Mouse crumbles to the ground. The
That
Mighty
was a good
Mouse
one.
balloon was no match for a street sign during the 1956 parade. After the balloon hit a street sign, it crumbled to the ground, proving that Mighty Mouse was no longer so mighty. And then Popeye pours water on the crowd. During the parade in 1957, Popeye either seemingly decided to get revenge on onlookers or was simply no match for the weather as it flew in the rain. The Sailor Man's hat collected so much rainwater that once it met the wind, the water ultimately ended up falling on parade goers.
And he squirted all over.
Yeah, like
All these underage. Yeah, that can be on TV, right? Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't his hat. He was just jerking off on
Yeah,
everybody down.
His hat in his pants. Yeah. Open your mouth.
My.
Superman loses an arm. Superman was one of the first parade balloons to meet an unfortunate end in 1985 as one of his arms got caught on a tree branch, ripping it off and causing him to go limp on one side. Luckily, no one
He had
but
a
the Man of
stroke.
Steel's arm. Like it'd be different if like it said it broke his neck, because then you have like the actual like Christopher Reeve Superman that starred in that parade.
Too
Like,
soon.
I feel like that would have been a lot better. Superman's neck broken. So
Neck broken.
yeah.
Well, he's
Actually-
flying. It doesn't matter. He's flying.
Yeah. Who knew the real Doomsday was just a regular horse?
I think I remember watching this one. Kermit suffers a head wound. During the 1991 parade, Kermit's balloon crashed into a tree, which caused the left side of its head to become deflated. I've seen people at hospitals with heads like this before.
Deflated. You know what's funny? I really like that the Macy's Day Parade just doesn't understand that trees are like kryptonite to everything.
They're just like,
Everything's
oh,
a
yeah,
tree. What the fuck don't do it near the trees? What are we doing?
let's take these down near
Like
barbed
pulling
wire.
strings,
Let's take
like-
them near razor wire fences and all that shit.
And
Like,
get them to piss all over little kids. Like, what the heck? And you know, these are like made in China. So, I mean, read the directions.
Yeah.
Do not fly near anything. Jesus Christ.
Rex the
Mm.
Dinosaur and Sonic the Hedgehog crash in the NYC lamppost. That's another thing. So there's lampposts. You got trees, you got lampposts.
They're
So
on a street this big with these
Yeah.
humongous balloons.
yeah.
Deadly.
that
great
one must have been incredibly traumatic for the autistic community. Just seeing Sonic like that. I mean,
That's
there
where
was probably
autistic kids are made, because
Yeah.
from 1956 to now, we didn't even know. But obviously, it's going to the Macy's Day Parade.
Like, imagine they immediately pick up their phone. Mom, is the train station okay? I just saw something happen to Sonic.
No, click.
The last one, Cat in the Hat puts a woman into a coma. Barney wasn't the only one taken down in the winds of 1997. Another beloved character, Cat in the Hat, struck a lamppost, knocking it into the crowd below. The post fractured the skull of one woman, sending her into a coma for a month and forcing Macy's to implement new rules on how big balloons could be.
Finally,
This
after
fucked.
2 decades of trauma, her head must have looked like Kermit.
I'm just a cat and I'm not a llama. Hope you're ready for some permanent brain trauma. Crashes down.
I mean, like, hey, you know what? Do you guys ever want to kill your wife or husband? Hey, let's go to the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah.
Stand next
Balloons.
stand next to any lamppost. I
Yeah.
bet you it'll happen.
Yeah, here, honey, hold on to this rope. It's safe.
That's almost as bad as New Year's, because it's the kind of thing that you go there and you can't go to the bathroom. Like, once you're in the
You can go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
I go every year.
Popping shit through their pant leg, just falling out.
No, you're supposed to not do that. You're supposed to have the female male. You're not prepared. You're not a New Yorker. You're just do not be a Floridian and
You've never squirted on the go? Come on, man.
No, you have to pay for that. No, it's not free. I will hold that in till I burst. Unless you got that money. $9.99.
200 more tokens.
Yeah, see?
So imagine being one of the controllers of those balloons, though, because
there is none, because they're obviously what controller. They're just going. They're controlling themselves. There is none.
At like windy days, seeing some of those people just fly and just kind of flap along with the fucking, ropes and shit that hold those things. Like, you're almost like a fucking human puppet.
Yeah, every second you're about to become the movie Up. You're one gust away from
we don't know.
You and a small Asian going to a small, faraway land.
How many people go missing at the Macy's Day Parade? Because we don't even know. They keep talking about the balloons coming down. What about the balloons going up? I know someone's missing.
Yeah, they would not last a day at the space station.
No.
That job on their resume.
Probably all those little autistic kids working.
If you could have any now you watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If you're there live, so a balloon goes down and knocks down a pipe and it puts you in a coma. What balloon do you want that puts you into a coma? Like, when you wake up and they're like, okay, Whitney, look, this is what did it. It was this balloon that knocked you out. Like, which are you choosing?
I mean, it would be kind of cool for Superman to like knock you out,
his punch just knocks the pole over.
His working arm.
The one that's still there.
Yeah. They should have just sewed him up with like a nub. Like, every other year he just has like a little like nub arm.
Little less body.
Yeah.
No legs.
I think the Doug one, like Doug, I will want to be taken out by the Doug balloon. Like, just because, especially if he's dressed like Quail Man. Like, yeah, that's how I want to go out. Just Quail Man knocking down the pole right onto my skull and exploding it everywhere in New York. Like, imagine a child that had to witness that. Like,
there's so many of them. Which one? They're here. You know what? Anybody out there been to a Macy's Day Parade with an accident and you were a child, please call.
It's like the true to life Gulliver's Travel. Like,
well, I want the Dick Van Dyke parade balloon. Do they have that? Too soon?
Well, we're gonna
watch that thing in years.
Oh.
I just like his name.
Yeah.
How do you have a porn name and OnlyFans name from 30, 50, 100 years ago?
Yeah, and then be the cleanest, whitest white of all whites. It's just
he was
it's
the
wild.
first squirter.
He was.
Happy New Year's, and he sprays everybody.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
God. Oh,
Like a cat.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God. So what we're going to do real quick, we're going to take a quick break here on YouTube Live and here on Roku and Fire TV. We're going to get we're going to play some of our ads, hear from some of our friends that play some commercials here on the show. And when we get back, we're going to get into our game segment. So Whitney will play a series of games. So we're going to get into that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take about a quick three minute or so break. So if anybody needs to grab a drink, hop up, use the bathroom, something like that, we'll be back.
Hold on, I got to make some squirt. I'll be right back.
I don't have pants
Eric's
on,
like,
so I can't
Eric's
get
like,
up.
I need some cereal to put into my asshole. So we'll be back right here in 3 minutes on the Happy Hour podcast.
Oh, commercials.
Hey, this is Mr. Skin, and when I'm not watching nude scenes, I'm
No.
watching the Happy Hour podcast.
Oh my God.
Hello, I'm Dennis with Checker Spot Brewing Company. We're located at 1421 Ridgely Street in Baltimore, right in the shadows of M&T Bank Stadium. Open 7 days a week with locally crafted beer.
Mommy, where are we gonna sit?
Well, Daddy booked the rental car. Let's ask him. Hun?
It'll work.
Hey!
What did I say?
What did you say, Dad?
Let's just check Discover Cars.
Get more for your money with discovercars.com and save up to 70% on car rentals.
Derek Sharp, the owner of Curtain Jerker Designs, who does an amazing job. I'm blown away every single time, and his speed that he has getting everything back to us is immaculate.
Hit up Derek with Curtain Jerker Design.
Look no further than Curtain Jerker Designs. Make sure you hit up Derek.
Derek Sharp, man. Hey, just want to say thank you for the posters, all the hard work you put into, man. We really appreciate you, man.
A shout out to Derek Sharp from Curtain Jerker Designs. Yo, dude, just want to say, this poster, off the hook.
Hey, what's up, players? This is Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and I want to give a big shout out to my man Erik over there with Curtain Jerkers Designs.
If you are looking for the best graphics, the best designs, look up Curtain Jerker. I did.
Curtain Jerker Designs. That's who I use for any of my graphic designs, and you should too.
Thanks, Curtain Jerker Designs.
Big old shout out to Curtain Jerker Designs. You see that? You see that beauty? That's all you, Curtain Jerker.
Hello, wrestling promoters. The Big Val Boski wants to give you a big tip. If you're looking for a graphic designer to do your next events, promotional posters, hit up Derek at Curtain Jerker Designs.
A lifelong wrestling fan, as we all are. I went through the part with the reffing, and I got to a part where I did ring announcing. I did everything there was to do. I had a match. But because I have that background, that's where I stepped in and said, hey, like, I do flyers. Let me help you guys out.
Hi, this is Rob Benton with Sexual World Records, and you're watching the Happy Hour podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Happy Hour podcast. Of course, we're here on YouTube Live for the time being until we get permanently banned because Tatiana wanted to show a girl with cereal bowls in their anus. And of course, right
Tatiana
here,
did the right thing.
Yeah, I know.
And Fire TV. And what we're going to do, Whitney, we're going to get into our game segment. So we play a series of games with all of our guests. I think Erik and Tatiana have played all of these games.
I lose every time.
So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with extreme personal questions. So pretty much this is 2 random questions on a card, question A and question B. You don't know what you're going to get until you choose A or B, and then you get to choose anybody out of the room to answer the other question. So what do you want, question A or question B?
Question A.
Question A. What have you, why is that worded like that? What have your wildest dreams been about?
Okay, like in the sexual realm and then in my real life. So in the sexual realm, a blow bang, and then in my real life to own a house.
How about you put them together?
Blow bang, yeah.
Blow bang in the house that I own.
Yeah, the housewarming party. That's the housewarming party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's goals right there. That's goals.
All right. So now for question B, you get to choose anybody else in this room for question B. You want myself, Tatiana, or Erik?
Tatiana.
Yay.
All right. So, Tatiana, how should someone best roast you? How should someone best roast you?
Oh my God, this is not even good because I roast myself. Last time on your show, I talked about how I had an accident front and back. So I just let it all out there. So I guess I guess talk about that I'm fat. I don't like people, but I don't know. There is no best roasting me. Try it. Let's I guess make my mom do it. That gets me every time. Just have my mom talk to me regular and it's a roast all the time.
Every time you speak to your mom, she just roasts you.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Ish.
That's like a mom's job.
She goes above and beyond.
I think based on the content we've seen tonight, the best way to roast anything is to drop it in one of those deep fryers at this point.
I roasted myself, yeah.
That's the worst.
I'd rather go in the turkey fryer than my mom roast me.
Same. Well, my mom just does it nicely daily. She comes over and you think you did something good and nope.
So now
I remember my old man had a really great saying. He used to always say, "Son, you disappointed me less today than you did the day before." That was the best compliment.
I got that. She just texted me. She goes, "I'm so disappointed." I'm like, I don't even know what happened.
Oh no. They just want attention at that stage.
I'm so disappointed. What happened? You woke up today.
I think I was born.
The first time I actually got to host on the local radio station here, my mom called me right when I was off. I thought to congratulate me, and she said she's like, "I just wanted to thank you for not embarrassing the family." That was the first thing she said to me. I was like, "Oh, thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. That was good."
Obviously, she's never seen you on this show before or on the Laugh Finder podcast.
No, she barely knows what the internet is. Thank God.
Thank God.
The horrors.
Well, you know what I always tell them? I'm like, I know
a lot of stuff these days.
I tell my mom and my dad, I'm like, you know what? I know you don't listen to my show because I talk about you guys all day. Talk about the marriage, how many wives and husbands you're on. I'm like, I tell all your business. I know who's not listening. I talk about you.
Your mom texts you right now. I'm listening, bitch.
Yeah, right. She'll be knocking on the door. She lives next door.
So what we're going to do next is we're going to do Never Have I Ever. It's 3 random cards drawn out of the deck. If you've done it, raise your hand or take a drink. And if you want to give an explanation, feel free. If not, we won't hate you for it. So the first one is, never have I ever put a bachelorette or bachelor party on my credit card and never got paid back.
Who does that? Who's stupid?
Yeah. Who would be that stupid?
I'm sorry. You've asked. Yeah.
I'm impressed that they can get past the decline portion. I've tried. It's just as soon as the beep goes, somebody, this card must not be working.
Try the other one, and then you don't have one.
I can barely get a McChicken credited to me.
Yeah.
The next
ain't
one
no better. I just look behind me. Like, who else is back there? It's not me. Me? Is that me? Because if there's no one behind me, I just go home.
I'm leaving.
Because obviously no one's paying.
Sorry, all my money's tied up in OnlyFans subscriptions currently.
My own.
So the next one is, never have I ever flashed or been flashed in public. I mean,
oh,
like,
yeah. I've
Like
been flashed
both?
so many times.
Yeah, it
I
just
mean,
happened.
I've said numerous times before that my friend group used to just get naked for sport. That's just
You mean you're
Yeah.
wrestling?
we're just always naked. That's
You
just
guys,
the way
you
it
guys
works.
naked wrestled before you got on.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, that's
We
what
would
that's
share-
what that's what the bros do, man.
That's how you guys practice.
Yeah.
And then you went in the locker room and you all showered together. That's just the way.
I'm
it
saying,
works.
oh,
you'd be-
Wrestlers are the second most naked people other than porn stars.
Yes, they.
so
That's
I
100% true.
I'm a rugby player, and I would beg to differ.
Athletes. We're just the sexual athletes.
Yeah. No, listen, rugby people, there's some that you want to see naked, but they're not the ones that are usually.
it never is.
It's usually hair and all. They don't look naked, but then when you see that it's all hair and not clothing, it's
Right.
that's when you notice, oh, that is not a bear walking on bipedal legs.
And the final one is never have I ever accidentally outed out a friend.
Oh,
Never.
Well, how many do you want? Double fist that one. That's daily.
Yeah.
I've never accidentally outed out a friend. I've intentionally outed out friends.
It's the same.
Like, yeah,
It's never an accident. Come on.
yeah.
Pretty
Never.
confrontational, so I'll bring that shit up.
Yeah.
I
How
usually
many
like to do.
Whitney, how
My
many-
favorite thing to do is I don't necessarily out people, but a lot of times I'm like, go ahead, tell them the thing. Tell 'em the thing.
And then they have
Go
to
ahead,
tell
we're all
them
here.
the thing.
Is there like a co-signer? You're like a
Yeah.
co-sign outer.
You know. You know.
You know the
Whitney,
thing.
may I say, Whitney, you have the face that you look like you're like I don't know you, and I feel like you're gonna out me and tell. Like it looks like you have this beautiful out face. Like you are like, yeah, what's up? I'm gonna tell you.
They did this.
That say right there, look, and it's so innocent. It's like I'm gonna tell.
Yeah.
Gonna tell.
I'm gonna tell, and you're gonna be in trouble, and I'm going to laugh. And that's the way it's gonna work.
Yep. So mental note: just don't talk.
Just do the right thing.
All right. So Whitney, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into incoherent. So incoherent, pretty much, I'm gonna show a series of cards on the screen, and they're in drunken lingo.
Oh God, here we
You
go.
need to sound the cards out and figure out what they say. Now you can always have Tatiana and Erik help you as
Ask
well.
Erik.
Now,
I
if
lose
I
every
now I will. I'll give you a hint. I found the best way to play this game is to say it
Say
as
it
if you're a
drunk.
hillbilly. No, say it like you're
yeah.
like you're a hillbilly sitting out in the south, in the southern part of the country or whatever. Read it like that. Try to read it without brain cells, and then it usually snaps to you. It's nice.
So
You'll
not
get
in my
it.
British accent then.
Yeah, one or two things happen. You
yeah.
either get it like that or your brain completely shuts off. So
mine shuts off every time.
here's
Oh
the
my
first one. What do you think that says?
A sand dam.
A Sam.
A sand dam. A
One of the
sand dam.
hints. One of the hints is chains. Chains.
We need to, you should probably tell us a drink before we get on the show. Because I think Ray gets me on here to make me look retarded. I look stupid every time. I think I've never gotten one. Never have I ever.
A sander? What?
And when pain turns you on, and chains.
I'm gonna lose this game.
Yes, I have a friend.
I don't get it.
Erik, what about
can we
you?
say
Do you have
drunk?
any clue what it might be?
Oh, I didn't. I thought you girls were into S&M.
my
it is
God.
S&M. It is
There you go.
S&M's.
Oh, okay,
S&M.
I'm so close. I mean, I was not close.
Yeah, your hints suck.
I'm like,
All right. So here's
Shenanigans.
I have the advantage of not being able to actually read or write, so this is
Oh.
what's regular to me.
You're like, that's how I spell it.
what do you think this
Just
one
read it.
says?
May kink born. I'm
You
really gonna be bad at this game.
Yeah.
kind of said it without saying it. So filming the act is one of the hints. Filming the act.
You definitely have done this.
My hung bone. Something bone.
creating content for your OnlyFans. Filming the act and creating content for your OnlyFans.
I feel like we're too smart.
I think, this is one of those things like I would get wrong on the SATs. Like,
Should hope this is not on there.
Like,
Can we?
Eric, do you know what it is?
He does.
Of course, I've been making porn my whole life.
Making porn.
That's it.
It
Yeah.
is
Easy.
porn.
I said bone making bone.
Yeah.
You're like the
porn. God damn it! All right,
It helps. Listen, I have I have an advantage of being
I have a
illiterate.
disability. Were you gonna say I have a disability so I can win?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting
this is my Rain Man.
Well, shout out to Tommy Sambazo. He's autistic and he gets them just boom like that. Like his
Yeah,
my
that's my
God.
comedy bud right there, man. He is. He
Oh my
makes,
God, I know this one.
What?
Getting dick down.
No, but getting is the first word. Getting is the first word.
Getting.
You're close though.
Turn down.
One of the
Turn
hints
down?
is aroused. When your sexual juices start flowing.
Man, this.
When I'm getting aroused, I won't be dick down. It's not okay. Getting turned down.
Yeah, that's what I said. Turn down.
When you hit, when you
Turned on. Getting
Yeah.
turn on,
Oh
she finally got one.
God, it feels so good.
Perfect.
Did I win? What did I win?
Yes, it was getting turned on. Yeah.
Please tell me you got like a flavored lube or something.
And Whitney, so that game, what we do, of course, everybody, I'm going to be making an announcement this January about the next HHPod Rumble. What we do is we invite back 30 former guests to play that game. And we do it elimination style, and we give them 30 seconds or 15 seconds to answer. And whoever is the last person standing, we send them a custom-made championship belt as the HHPod champion. So we will be announcing the HHPod Rumble details on that coming up in January for the next one in June. Of course, shout out to Johnny Goodluck and Jupiter Jetson, who were the 2022 and 2023 Rumble Pod champions. So what we're going to do, we're going to get into Super Fight. So there's another game that we play called Super Fight. So pretty much what we do is we draw a deck of cards. It's a team game. So Whitney, you get to choose a partner. Who do you want as a partner?
Whitney, I'm going to forewarn you now. choose one of them so we can even this out because I don't want to be that person.
Okay, Ray. Ray, you be my partner.
All right, I'll be your partner, and then it's going to be Erik and Tatiana.
Yes,
So
I
two
wanted,
decks of
yeah.
cards, pretty
You
much
two are fucked.
each card is a player card, a power-up card, and a weapon card. So you're gonna choose a deck, either deck A or deck B, and we're gonna know who our fighter is, their weapon, and their power-up card to fight Erik and Tatiana's fighters. So what do you want, deck A or deck B?
A.
A? All right. So deck A is Rambo. So we have Rambo, who can only be killed by beheading and is only 6 inches tall. So Rambo, who can only be killed by beheading and 6 inches tall. So
You have to kill him with like nail clippers.
I'm a giantess, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
Erik and Tatiana, you have the Hunchback, who's a pacifist.
What? I get him every time.
And is killed by water. Hunchback, who's a pacifist and is killed by water. So Erik and Tatiana, how do you think that Hunchback that's a pacifist and is killed by water will beat Rambo, who can only be killed by beheading and is only 6 inches tall?
How would we win? Okay, I got that. So first of all, the Hunchback, if anything, because real recognize real. Me as a half Hunchback myself.
I was gonna be. I don't like the water, so it's fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
So we would be a tactic. We'd have superior tactics. We would choose to fight in an arid landscape, very desert, no water to be found, and also just put. He's 6 inches tall, so we would just set up like a wall of dominoes between us and where he was. So there would be lots of obstacles he'd have to draw, and then we just sit there with a fucking paintball and just think, and eventually just take his fucking head off with one of them. Come in, leg drop with a fucking nail clipper over his skull, Rambo it off. Sorry, cuz no more Sylvester Stallone. He's now Sylvester alone.
Whitney. So we have Rambo, who's 6 inches tall, can only be killed by beheading. How do you think he will kill the Hunchback, who's a pacifist and can be killed by water?
Just trap him in the bathroom and then fill the whole entire, plug everything up so that he can drown inside of the bathroom. And just with the flip of a switch. Boom.
I think even though Rambo's so tiny, I think he can still fire those machine guns. Like, he's with all of his might, he's taking both of his little hands and he's just grabbing onto that thing like it's a big giant cock and just.
I mean, but he doesn't need that. He needs a fucking super soaker. doesn't need guns. Yeah. I think if Rambo really wanted to win, what he'd need to do is he comes up, he walks in, and he goes, "I've disarmed myself," and he just comes completely like this, and then look, I got nothing, and he pulls his pants down, and then he squirts. There you go.
I wanted to tell you so bad, Whitney. I'm like, please say your superhero power.
Man.
You have a superhero power here. I was holding it in because I wanted to win.
Just squirt in his mouth until he drowns.
That's it. It's over.
So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it up to the live stream. So live stream, what we want you to do is we want you guys to say who you think is the winner. So we'll come back to this after our last game, and we're going to see who the stream says is the winner of this. So Whitney, what we're going to do, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
I think once.
Okay. So we play that on the game, but we obviously can't have cards in front of you. So we do it roulette style. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to read off the subject card. And just like the first game, you're going to give us a random number, 1 through 6, 1 through 7, whatever, to randomly answer that card. If you don't like the answer, you get 2 rebuttals to choose another answer until you find something that you like. So the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the first one, these are all randomly drawn cards. Ain't it nifty? Barb and Bob hit 50. So get off your ass and raise a glass to 50 years of blank. So what do you think? Lucky number 1 through 6.
6.
6. All right. So ain't it nifty? Barb and Bob hit 50. So get off your ass and raise a glass to 50 years of assembling IKEA furniture. Are you satisfied with IKEA furniture, or do you want to rebuttal and choose a different card?
Rebuttal and choose a different card. That sounds like a terrible fate.
Yes.
What number do you want 1 through 5?
Let's go with 5.
5. All right. Ain't it nifty? Barb and Bob hit 50. So get off your ass and raise a glass to 50 years of boring vaginal sex.
I'm so sorry, Barb. Oh my God.
Are you satisfied with that, or do you want to use your last rebuttal?
Okay, I'm going to use my last rebuttal.
All right, 1 through 4.
So let's go with 2.
2. All right, so 2. All right, so ain't it nifty? Barb and Bob hit 50. So get off your ass and raise a glass to going oink oink like a nasty little pig boy.
What's wrong with these cards?
I know, right? Shuffle them.
We've all been there.
So the next one is what never fails to liven up the party. So this one has 7, 1 through 7.
Let's go with 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what never fails to liven up the party? Black, white, Puerto Rican, and Chinese boys.
Wow. So it's just, yeah, I mean, that's just the.
I like that.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You're going to hold with that? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold with that.
I like
All right,
it.
cool.
I'm
All
pretty
right, so
sure that was the original slogan for "It's a Small World After All."
You never bring Disney into porn.
No, that's Disney After Dark.
That's always going to be your safe word.
Oh,
Disney.
yeah.
Disney.
So that was our Ode to Humanity segment. So let's go back to, all right. So a couple of people are saying Rambo. So Rambo,
Thank
Rambo,
you.
Because someone said
But
Rambo
against the
because Rambo
hunchback
is
that
strong,
He is
refuses
small,
to
but he is
fight.
90.
and Rambo can stomp on Hunchback. Well, he can't stomp on Hunchback. He's 6
Yeah,
6 inches
somebody-
tall.
Like,
First of
Change
all,
the helmet.
I think this was a double win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because I sat here and I held it. We've put that up. I'm sorry. You guys must say.
Yeah, the Hunchback would turn a 6-inch Rambo into his Quasimodo toe.
I'm just saying. I think that was a double win. I think we won twice.
So Whitney, have you done any conventions or anything like that? Of course, we just did Exotica in New Jersey this past weekend, and it was absolutely crazy. We ran into this mutant acrobat who was lifting people different ways and all that. So we took him around, and he was doing all kinds of acrobat lifts with a lot of the girls, over at Exotica. And
Wow.
I literally threw our plans in the trash. I was like, you X-Man mutant, come with me. We need you for content. So have you done any conventions? And if so, has anything went off rails at any of the conventions?
I'm too new. Like I just started in February.
Okay.
So I haven't been to a convention yet.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun.
I know. So I'm supposed to go to AVN this year, but
hey, I'll see ya.
Nice. And so with those, when you go to those conventions, and you're gonna see these people because I've seen them, and I actually asked a lot of people at Exotica. You'll see that content on our episode that's coming out soon, exclusively to Pod Nation for Roku and Fire TV with Exotica, where I asked Sarah J and a number of others how many times they think people go in and drop a load in the toilet after meeting their favorite stars. And I'm like, how many people have you looked at and you've made eye contact with them and that they went into that bathroom and just beat their dick?
Do you call that segment
like,
"This Old Cum"? I don't know.
Like, just imagine that though. Like, imagine being that janitor, like that janitor having to pick that dried up, like kind of like how you kind of burn cheese and it kind of sticks to the pan. You have to peel it off.
A little cheese,
like,
cheese curdy. I like that you think that like when the janitor comes in, he forgets that he has tools. He's like, "Oh, I need to handle this with my fingers." Never mind.
Let me make sure of what that is, or I can't get it off. If I don't know what that stain is, I can't get it off.
I don't know what this is. I should probably taste it a little bit with my tongue. The porn people were here again.
It's come again.
He's probably like, yes, it's probably not even the janitor. It's probably one of the other porn people. They're like, one of the guys with the fetish. He's like, can I clean the bathrooms, please?
Yeah,
Please?
I would just be bummed that I didn't get to see it because usually I get paid like a lot of money to watch someone come. So I'd be like bummed I wasn't there.
Has anybody ever okay, so that's interesting you saying that. So has anybody ever like approached you and was like, look, I don't want to do anything sexual. I just want to jerk off and you just watch me do it. Like
Not in person.
Okay. Whoa. So somebody did it via video. So okay, so
you're lucky.
Yeah, like like that.
I mean, I just haven't gone to these conventions yet, so I can imagine like maybe someone will ask me when I'm there. But yeah, usually it's like FaceTime or like WhatsApp or whatever, and like I make them pay me to watch them.
So lucky. You're like shielded from the cum.
Oh,
it's actually
like,
technically babysitting if you think about it, because you're watching. They're the youngest kids you could possibly want.
No, nothing under 18.
Well, I always get the old guys anyway, so what the hell? What is going on?
It's across the board.
I don't get any young cute guys.
I get a few, luckily. But
so have you
like then I'm always like how old are they though?
Have you had any where there's like been like a really dirty house, like the person's like a hoarder? Or like there's like pigs running around in the background, or something. Like you sit there and look in there, they're like, we want you to watch us jerk off. And you look, and they have like just mounds of trash behind them, like on the show Hoarders.
Yeah, that lamp that used to be their mom in the background, that sort of thing.
Usually those guys don't have a credit card.
Yeah, they're a cash only family.
Yeah,
sure.
So they're the ones coming to see me.
They would.
Can I pay you in butchered goods?
Yes, I'll take turkeys.
I take.
Shut up. I work for food, so shut the fuck up. No, I've taken tacos before.
Like, and like, so, oh man, like I can't imagine like, what if you did one of those and someone did have a house like that? Like, are you still, or are you just kind of like, yeah, I can't, like, I can't focus. Like, I can't take.
What are we focusing on? We're watching you focus on yourself.
Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to pay attention. Like,
No,
I don't know.
no,
Like,
you don't. No,
I
you
just
don't.
sit there and moan and pretend I like it.
Yeah.
Have you done any?
Sometimes I really do like what I'm seeing too.
It's a job. Like, it's a job. Like, really, you go to work and you just get to pick what you want? No, Ray, it's a job.
No,
have you done any?
Ray.
Have you done any
Don't
like
choose your
dick shaming?
customers.
Yeah.
Have you done dick shaming?
SPH, like small penis humiliation.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the meanest thing you've ever said about a dick?
Oh,
ugly.
It's so hard for me to be mean. So
Really?
what? Yeah. I mean, otherwise, like they're just begging for me to like take my shirt off without tipping for it.
Oh,
Like,
then you're pissed.
then I get pissed, and they're just like commanding. They're like this, like anal. Like they'll just put on there like anal. I'm like,
Yeah, like you're a
not
robot. You're
good.
just supposed to flip and turn.
Yeah. I'm like,
My favorite, the guy goes, he wants like you to touch the boobs, the front and the back. And I was like, I am not a monkey. And I was like, I am not your show pony. And I don't know how to do this. And hold the camera.
yeah. But the meanest thing I've ever said about a dick.
It's ugly.
Do you really think that dick would go in me? It's so fucking small. Would it even go in?
Can I be your dick ghostwriter? May I send you some insults that
Are
I
you
think?
gonna wait?
It's smaller than a pencil sharpener, or no? It's smaller than like a like what's the
Smaller than a mouse.
an eraser?
Pencil eraser.
Somehow does your erection go in? It's bad. It's a bad kind.
Is this from your like experience or
No, I've never heard these things.
I'm saying
Like, small penis humiliation. You want to make them feel like it's so fucking. It's like a nub. Like that doesn't even poke. Like, does that come out of you?
I always tell them, I was like, do you piss on your ball?
Fucked up. I usually say no. I'm like, is it an ingrown hair? All right, I'm done.
Oh, Clippy from Microsoft Office is bigger than you are.
Your body is a croissant, and what's sticking out is the world's smallest pig in a blanket.
That would hurt
I've
any
seen these
400-pound
grow
man.
though from internally to like 7 inches. Like there's like some kind of defect where guys can do that, and they'll just like
have
they
an
won't
autistic
show me
dick.
this transformation.
Can I
Yes.
get that defect? Like I like I need that defect. Like the
Why
way
you wanted to retract and then just
It's
like
so
like, it
cool.
just-
It
it
literally
just,
goes
like,
inside and then it comes out, and it like grows to like a major.
I agree. I mean, I'm 7 inches, but I also measure from the asshole. So
I was gonna say
that's
when it comes out to play.
it's all dick in there. It goes all the
You want
way
us
back.
to lick from the asshole all the way up. Right?
We're doing like a reach up front.
Yeah.
You like your asshole being licked?
I mean, listen, it's not my favorite, but I never
What?
say, whoa, stop.
I feel like guys love rimming.
I mean, listen, it depends. It's got to be, it's a mood. It's not, that's an asshole preparation thing.
I have a
you know?
question about that. So do you like, as a man, do you toot your legs up? You lay back and throw them up and do
They
the split?
literally do.
Why?
on
That's
cam,
kind
too.
of that. Like, do you
like
face
they, like,
down
put their
at?
leg up like back behind their head.
Yeah,
and, like,
right. How do you get your ass
crab?
licked? We'd like to know. How does that happen?
Yeah, like I can't crab myself like that, but
Okay, do you turn around and spread them? Like how safe are you with your sexuality in these positions that you look a little compromised?
I mean, see, here's the thing.
Oh,
like,
you're a
with me-
wrestler, so it's okay.
Yeah, I was a wrestler, so a lot of that kind of stuff, like flexibility and all that stuff, wise, it's just kind of
I just get the turn off when they turn around and then they're like in this position. I'm like, ew. No, what's a manly position for that? Is there what? Do you lift your legs sideways? Like
Standing half squat.
yeah, like
That's,
a Captain Morgan me. Captain
it
Morgan
looks like
me.
it looks like I'm powering up in Dragon Ball Z. That's how I like to have my asshole licked.
I really want to know who's licking your asshole. I'm so sorry. I'm just really curious. And that lady, please get on camera right now.
I love how I just keep opening these buttholes of these can of worms. Talk about cereal buttholes.
Wish they were a can of worms. Yeah, I wish they were worms.
I'm
Shut
like,
up.
yeah.
What we're gonna do.
Cereal.
There was a list that we found that was compiled that was called 800 words for the penis. So we're on the letter D right now. So some of these are really, really good. Some of them
this is a series for you.
So
okay.
we're on the letter D. So we're gonna read some of these off, and then we're gonna react to some of these names.
Are we?
I feel like we should like slowly cheer, and when they finally get to dick, we go, yeah, yeah, like that. You know what I mean?
So Eric, we're past C, so it's DI that we're on, but the first one is divining rod. Like I feel like the divining rod. Like I feel like that's what Jesus gave to Mary. Divining rod. Like that
sounds biblical.
Yeah, that's the word you hear before the priest does things to your innocence that can't come back.
I was gonna say I just heard that. I just heard that.
I'm gonna say this in like a Lord of the Rings style porn and be like, this divining rod in front of me. How must I take this into my mouth?
You shall not come. Slams it down.
All right. So the next one is DJ. Okay. Like I don't know where DJ came from, but okay. And then after that is
that's
dog.
when you put it on the plate and go.
Like
yeah. You spin like fucking vinyl with your dick, like
yeah.
Where you have sex, like
it's like the 1990s. No, it's a 1990s dick. That's what that is. It's like a salt and pepper dick. Like you want me to DJ your shit?
Play it like a flute.
Yeah. The next one is dog. So I guess are you saying that it looks like a dog's dick? Like it's like this little like kind of like red rocket type. Like
that so would not fly on OnlyFans.
That's what I mean when I say I got that dog in me.
In you, literally
yeah, it's in me. It's in me. Right after I've been ripped.
Does it come out when you get rimmed? I need to see this lady who's rimming you.
Listen, it was a what? I don't know if we can track that lady down. Listen, if she rimmed, it was a long time ago.
It was the one lady.
It was the one lady, you know.
Did she know she was rimming?
I have a wife, and I was like, listen, I didn't get rimmed, and we're like, we're getting married. Okay.
I don't think that
didn't happen.
The opposite. We're getting a divorce.
We went and got Chipotle after that. That's what happened.
Yeah, and no one's rimming you after that.
So the next one is Dolly. Dolly, I guess do you want to suck my dolly? Like I don't. Yeah,
no, I don't like
I've
that.
heard, like any British actor say it that way. Like my dolly, like that's how I feel like it would come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's
I always just think of big boobs. I think of Dolly Parton. That's not gonna work.
Like,
unless you want to put your dolly between the boobs. Is that
I'll take Jolene.
And then of course there is the legendary term dong. So dong.
yes, I knew this one was gonna come up. I was like, they better say dong.
Finally,
like that either. It reminds me of you're taking a poo. It just reminds me of a big poo, like an elephant poo dropping. I don't like the word dong. I hear dong. I hear like a bit like a dong or an elephant poop. That's dong. Maybe it's dung.
That's a dung. That's a dung.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's dung.
So close, like poop, penis, poop.
I also feel like dong is you have to have the kind of cock that you could ring a gong with, you know what I mean?
Like
he's got a really bong.
Yeah, it's just so many. I just hear a lot of stuff. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Give me that dong. I don't.
Yeah, this peen over here, the only thing it's ringing is like a bottle cap, tops, Yeah.
After that,
sounds like a steel drum. Bink.
Donkey. Who
like a donkey dick?
Donkey. Like, yeah.
Well, donkey dick, you would say. You
That.
You got to say the whole thing, but
I hope that it like you need a dick that talks like donkey, like Shrek. I'm a noble steed, Shrek. Like that. No, it's better as noble steed instead of donkey.
And I feel like a donkey is more of an adjective. This isn't.
my hair.
And then there's the doorknob. The doorknob.
No.
See, this is the small penis that I'm talking about. It's like
the doorknob.
Just like it's a nub.
The nub, yeah.
Like
my nubbins.
It's just like it doesn't come out of its Please.
It looks like it's been slammed in a door a dozen times.
It's like a thumb, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Danny DeVito of penises.
And then last but
It's
not
just like
least,
a head. That's it.
Yeah, it's like Captain Crunch. Oops, just head.
Just the head.
And last but not least, dope stick. Dope stick. So
No, that's what fucking Whitney Houston calls it. No way. Too soon.
Yeah. That's what she had right before she went underneath the water.
Yeah, her and Christina. Too soon.
Okay, come drunk with my
Chandler.
Jeez, what's up with these celebrities and water?
Yikes! So what are they?
Like,
The
don't
regular
take a-
hunchbacks.
They can't take a simple bath. Jesus Christ, don't you learn this when you're like 3? Sit up in the tub and not eat cereal. They were trying to eat cereal. I've solved the murders.
That's
I've
why I
solved
always
the
bathe with a
murders.
spotter.
We definitely know.
Captain Crunch so much promotion right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'd like some. I sent my husband out right now. We don't have any milk.
She's like, yeah, and I need that bowl, that exact bowl. We know how we need to make it to fit.
He's getting ideas right now. He's like, you should wear that wig. Let's film content. I'm like, no. You don't even do that.
You don't want to be like poured with milk and cereal all around.
I do, but I do, but I feel like that's not going to be poured. It's going to be cupped.
Whitney, would you sell if you took a milk bath? Would you sell your bath milk?
Sure. You know, like they sell like baby's milk, like mothers like actually sell
From
their-
Africa.
Like that's totally, you could totally do that.
Oh yeah. What would you like if you were to add cereal? What cereal would it be? Would it be like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Would it be like what Frosted Flakes? What would you have?
Probably Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs. Okay. Everybody would be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah.
Everyone's cuckoo for Whitney's Cocoa Puff.
And Whitney, what we're going to let you go ahead and get ready to get out of here. Where can everybody find you? I always advise don't give your address out online because there's a lot of crazy people out there and Erik might get ideas. So
hey.
He's already got it. He's already got it.
I'm already driving there. This is a video you're watching.
All my socials are I am Whitney OC.
All right. And Whitney, what do you have anything coming up? Like any kind of scenes or anything like that you can talk about that are coming out?
Yeah. I just did my second Hustler scene, no squirting. So
yay.
That's just the title, no squirting. The one title, like it's just Hustler Scene 2, no squirting.
No squirting.
And I think Whitney's next scene is going to be on Tatiana Tokyo-ish. That's what I would love.
Ooh, I would love that.
I do a lot of my stuff on OnlyFans, so I do bathtub interviews. So we can get naked, bitch. I want to get naked. I have no pants on.
Please just like squirt whipped cream on me the whole time.
Yes. Will you do it with me?
Yes, I'm down.
Can I guest co-host that episode?
Absolutely. Are you on OnlyFans?
I'm not on OnlyFans.
Well, you have to be on OnlyFans.
You just want to see me naked.
Will you make sure, Whitney? Will you make sure that you like answer my calls? Like when I message you, is Ray? Will you put us in touch?
Yeah, I can get you in touch with her rep.
Yes, please. No, I don't do reps. I talk to the girls. The guys
You
do
can talk
reps.
to me.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, don't leave.
Go on my socials. I am Whitney OC.
Wait, is this chat just for us?
Yes.
Or is it for the world? Okay, hold on. 1 second. Here, Whitney, can I put this down?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Can you write that down?
I am.
No, it's my phone number.
In the chat. Got it.
Just grab my phone number and text me.
301. No.
You know what? It's out there anyway, so it's not like it's a secret. Yeah, just text me, and then if you want me to move to social, I will. Like I promise, I won't stop.
No. It's okay.
All right. He's like the rep. I'm like, I don't do reps. I do the girls. We don't. Reps are for guys. Reps are for penises. They have to stop it. See, we're getting naked for like money.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So Whitney, what we're going to do, we're going to let you go ahead and get ready to get out here. Before you go, would you be able to do a plug for us?
A plug, like a butt plug?
Yeah, let's do the butt. Now, real quick, would you just be able to say, hey, this is Whitney OC and you're watching the Happy Hour podcast?
Sure. Hey, this is Whitney OC and you're watching the Happy Hour podcast.
Whitney, thank you so much for coming on our What the Fuck is Happening brand of entertainment.
I
of the
still
show.
honestly don't know what the fuck just happened.
That's the way it works. Like, I don't know. I come into every episode. I'm like, I don't want to prepare for shit. I just want to go in, talk, whatever comes up, comes up. Like, I never knew in
Well, your prep shows, man.
that I would see a girl with a fucking bowl in her ass with cereal in it live on YouTube. So that's what happens when you go live. But no, that's what happened. That's the best part about
Best
live.
Thanksgiving ever.
Yeah. I'm so grateful. We should go around and say what we're grateful for.
We should.
I'm grateful for Whitney.
I'll be in a bathtub the next time you guys see me.
I know I'm trying to put your name in here. I feel like I'm drunk and I'm not. My fingers
the
are
ability
fat.
on how to use a computer. She's like, I don't know how to type anymore.
Well, that's why I gave you my number. I was like, I don't know. And who's Whitney Nicole? That's not you. Sorry.
Oh, here, let me text you.
All right, please. It's happening. Listen, I'm 42 years old, so I don't know how to use anything except OnlyFans.
I mean, that's not uncommon. I'm 31 and I really don't.
I swear, like, honestly, like, my niece has to come help me do stuff, not on OnlyFans, but on everything else. Like, she has to set up my stuff because but she does come in.
Wait, your niece sets up your OnlyFans?
No, she sets up the stage. No, I'm joking. No, but the lights, like certain things, like she's like, no, this plugs into this, and she doesn't know that, but she's like, this plugs into that, this plugs into that. This is how you work this circuit board. Like, it's not even called a circuit board.
Oh my god!
I got it.
So, Tatiana,
I don't know how OBS works.
Yeah. Oh, just found out people. Yeah, was it TB something? I was like, I don't know. Just go to this and click here.
Tatiana, what all do you have coming up?
I'm going to be hosting the show constantly. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So I have my second podcast called Killer Lashes.
Yes.
It is a true crime podcast. And we're doing 12 episodes on one particular girl, a lady in prison for murdering her children. She got the death penalty. There are some results coming out that she might not have done it. I think she was in there servicing somebody because her panties were missing when everybody was killed. But you can see me on YouTube, and I'm just retarded with it. You know that. And I'm not supposed to say that word. I'm just really creative with it. And
that's my word.
Yeah, I get bleeped out on shows. They're like, you can't say that. It's not politically correct. I'm like,
that was like the term we used on an everyday basis in our age group, like when we were growing up. Like it was just a regular everyday word.
And then I was like, well, then I'm a tard, and they bleeped it out. And I was like, you know what? I am retarded, so I can say it. No, I can say it.
And Tatiana, that's on Fire TV and Roku on Pod Nation TV as well, correct?
Yes, keep going. That's where I was getting. And Ray is my boss, so he has to like me. No, but Ray was nice enough to, put me in on some. I didn't know he liked me. I was like, he has.
Now, anybody who helps me out or anything like that, Pod Nation TV, we're just trying to get smaller grade shows, exposure, some good fun stuff. Anybody can create a podcast. Adam Sandler, John Barenthal get 1 million views easily. So that's the whole concept of it. Eric, my dude, of course, you've been co-hosting a lot on 98 Rock. I think you are again this week, actually coming up. I'll be on
Wednesday. Just anybody who's listening, just go ahead and look me up and follow me on all the social bullshit that exists. Because
are you on OnlyFans?
Check out my OnlyFans. It's called It's called Rimmer. It's called David Rimmer. That's my name.
Outing David Rimmer.
It's a friends based one. Our Chandler episode is out where Chandler drowns in eating my ass in a bathtub. It's great.
That's what happened.
And
I knew it. I knew that's what happened.
But yeah, follow me. No, truly though, I just filmed a special with me and my great friend Tommy Simbazo and our musical group Bussy. And the Bussy live album should be out, I think, probably at the start of the new year. So follow me for updates on that and click on all the fucking shits. And got a big old show in Annapolis that hopefully a bunch of people show up to at a new venue that they're paying me a boatload of money for. So I'm excited for that. So check that shit out. EricComedy.com gives you links for everything. Eric with a RK Comedy with a C because I'm not that fucking crazy. So check it out.
And Rim with an R.
R with an retard with an R. That's where you can get me at.
I think we should make our own channel. Retard Rim Show.
That's the channel.
Retard Rim Show.
The network.
The network.
So Whitney, thank you once again for coming on to the show. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. Of course, we're going to be here live again on November 26th, right here on YouTube Live, and of course, Roku TV and Fire TV. Our featured guest is Adeline Starr. She will be joining us on the show. We will be streaming live at 8:00 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you subscribe. And our whole entire schedule for December is now locked and ready to go. So we will be posting about that all throughout the rest of this month and in the next month. So
locked and loaded.
Yeah. So we will see you guys next time. And thank you for tuning into the Happy Hour podcast. Of course, I'm Ray. Whitney, thank you again. Eric,
love you, Whitney.
Tatiana,
Thank you
it's
for
a
having
pleasure as always. And we will see you guys next time here on the Happy Hour.